Sometimes, the most divine act is to walk away. Charlie. Have you ever felt a quiet nudge in your heart, a gentle whisper urging you to make a change? Sometimes, that change involves stepping back from certain relationships, even if it feels difficult. Today, we're exploring the profound message that God may be communicating to you. It's time to walk away from certain people in your life. We all possess an innate sense of intuition, a divine compass guiding us towards what's truly best for us. Yet, amidst the hustle and bustle of life, it's easy to ignore these subtle cues. When God prompts us to distance ourselves from certain individuals, it's a call for our own well-being, a reminder that we deserve to be surrounded by those who uplift and empower us. It's crucial to remember that recognizing the need to walk away isn't about judgment or condemnation. Instead, it's an act of self-love and preservation. We all encounter people who, despite their good intentions, may unknowingly hinder our growth or create unnecessary turmoil in our lives. This journey is about learning to identify these relationships and making choices that align with our spiritual path. Let's begin by exploring the first category of people God might be urging you to distance yourself from: those who drain your energy. We all know individuals who, after spending time with them, leave us feeling emotionally, mentally, or spiritually depleted. They might be chronic complainers, constantly focusing on the negative aspects of life. Or perhaps they're manipulators, subtly twisting situations to their advantage, leaving us feeling confused and off balance. These energy-draining relationships can take a significant toll on our overall well-being. We might find ourselves constantly exhausted, struggling to focus on our own goals and aspirations. Our self-esteem might suffer as we internalize their negativity or allow their manipulative tactics to erode our confidence. It's essential to acknowledge that these individuals might not be intentionally harmful. They might be grappling with their own unresolved issues or simply unaware of the impact they have on others, but their presence in our lives can create a constant drain on our energy, leaving little room for personal growth and happiness. God's message to walk away from such individuals isn't a call to abandon them completely. It's about setting healthy boundaries and prioritizing our own well-being. It might mean limiting our interactions with them, choosing to engage in activities that uplift us instead of draining us. We have a responsibility to protect our own energy and cultivate a positive environment for ourselves. Walking away from energy-draining relationships can be a liberating experience. It allows us to reclaim our power and focus on what truly matters. By distancing ourselves from those who consistently deplete our energy, we create space for more fulfilling connections and experiences. It's about choosing to invest our time and energy in relationships that nourish our souls and support our journey towards a more joyful and purposeful life. Next, let's explore another group of individuals God might be urging you to step away from: those who lead you astray. We all encounter people who, consciously or unconsciously, tempt us to compromise our values or make choices that don't align with our higher selves. They might encourage us to engage in harmful habits, pursue unhealthy relationships, or participate in activities that go against our moral compass. These relationships can be particularly challenging because they often involve individuals we care about or feel a strong connection to. Their influence can be subtle, gradually eroding our resolve and leading us down a path we wouldn't otherwise choose. We might find ourselves justifying their actions or making excuses for their behavior, all while feeling a growing sense of unease within ourselves. God's message to walk away from those who lead us astray is a reminder that we're responsible for our own choices and actions. We can't allow others to dictate our path or compromise our integrity. True freedom comes from living in alignment with our values and making decisions that honor our true selves. Stepping away from these relationships might require courage and resilience. It might involve setting firm boundaries or even ending the connection altogether. It's important to prioritize our own well-being and spiritual growth, even if it means making difficult choices. Now, let's turn our attention to a third category of individuals God might be prompting you to distance yourself from: those who disrespect your boundaries. We all have personal limits and boundaries that protect our physical, emotional, and mental space. These boundaries are essential for self-respect and maintaining healthy relationships. But there are people who consistently disregard these boundaries, either intentionally or unintentionally. They might be overly demanding, constantly pushing your limits or expecting you to prioritize their needs above your own. They might be intrusive, prying into your personal affairs or offering unsolicited advice. Or they might simply be dismissive of your feelings and needs, making you feel unheard and undervalued. When someone constantly disrespects your boundaries, it creates an imbalance in the relationship. You might feel resentful, frustrated, or even violated. It's essential to recognize that healthy relationships are built on mutual respect and understanding. When someone consistently disregards your boundaries, it erodes the foundation of trust and creates an environment where you can't thrive. God's message to walk away from those who disrespect your boundaries is a powerful reminder that you deserve to be treated with dignity and respect. You have the right to set limits and protect your personal space. Not selfish to prioritize your own well-being and create healthy boundaries in your relationships. Walking away from these individuals might involve setting clear and firm boundaries, communicating your needs assertively, or even limiting contact if necessary. You're not responsible for changing their behavior or forcing them to respect your boundaries. Your primary responsibility is to protect yourself and create a safe and nurturing environment for your own growth and well-being. Let's now consider a fourth group of people God might be prompting you to create distance from: those who hold you back. These individuals might not necessarily be negative or malicious, but their presence in your life can subtly or overtly hinder your progress and potential. They might be overly critical, constantly pointing out your flaws or downplaying your accomplishments. They might be jealous or envious of your successes, subtly undermining your confidence or discouraging you from pursuing your dreams. Or they might simply be unsupportive, lacking the enthusiasm or encouragement you need to thrive. These relationships can create a sense of stagnation and frustration. You might find yourself second-guessing your abilities or questioning your worth. Their lack of support can make it difficult to fully accept your potential and pursue the life you envision for yourself. God's message to walk away from those who hold you back is a reminder that you deserve to be surrounded by people who believe in you and champion your dreams. You need relationships that uplift and inspire you, not those that keep you tethered to self-doubt and limitations. Stepping away from these individuals might involve setting clear boundaries, limiting your exposure to their negativity, or even seeking out new relationships that foster your growth and aspirations. Remember, you have the power to choose who you allow into your inner circle. Surround yourself with people who celebrate your successes, encourage your dreams, and push you to become the best version of yourself. Let's explore the importance of trusting your gut instincts when it comes to relationships. Intuition is a powerful tool that can guide us towards what's truly best for us. Sometimes, we have a gut feeling that something isn't quite right in a relationship, even if we can't pinpoint the exact reason. It's essential to pay attention to these internal signals. Your intuition might manifest as a feeling of unease, a sense of discomfort, or a nagging doubt. It might be a subtle voice whispering in your ear, urging you to reconsider a certain connection or create some distance. These intuitive nudges are often God's way of communicating with us, guiding us towards choices that align with our highest good. Learning to trust your gut instincts takes practice and self-awareness. It requires quieting the external noise and tuning into your inner wisdom. Pay attention to how you feel when you're around certain people. Do you feel energized and uplifted, or do you feel drained and depleted? Do you feel supported and encouraged, or do you feel judged and criticized? If you consistently experience negative emotions or a sense of unease in a particular relationship, it's a sign that something might be amiss. Don't ignore these intuitive cues. They're valuable tools that can help you navigate your relationships with greater clarity and discernment. When it comes to walking away from relationships that no longer serve us, it's important to approach the process with grace and compassion. Distancing yourself doesn't have to involve anger, resentment, or dramatic confrontations. Instead, focus on creating healthy boundaries and prioritizing your own well-being. This might involve gradually reducing contact with the person, setting clear limits on your interactions, or even having an honest conversation about your needs and feelings. It's okay to explain that you need some space or that the relationship is no longer serving you in a positive way. Remember, you don't need to justify your decisions or provide lengthy explanations. You have the right to make choices that protect your peace and happiness. Walking away with grace also involves forgiveness. It's important to release any anger or resentment you might be holding on to and wish the other person well. Forgiveness doesn't mean condoning their actions or forgetting the hurt they might have caused. It's about freeing yourself from the burden of negativity and creating space for healing and growth. Walking away from a relationship doesn't mean you're a bad person or that you've failed in some way. It's a courageous act of self-love and a recognition that you deserve to be surrounded by people who uplift and empower you. Now, let's explore the incredible freedom that comes from walking away from relationships that no longer serve us. When we let go of connections that drain our energy, lead us astray, disrespect our boundaries, or hold us back, we create space for a profound sense of liberation and renewal. Imagine the weight lifted from your shoulders, the burden of negativity and toxicity released from your heart. You're no longer weighed down by the expectations or limitations of others. You're free to pursue your passions, accept your authentic self, and create a life that truly reflects your values and aspirations. Walking away from unhealthy relationships allows you to reclaim your power and focus on your own growth and well-being. You can invest your time and energy in activities that bring you joy, nurture your spirit, and contribute to your personal development. You can cultivate new relationships that are built on mutual respect, support, and shared values. This newfound freedom can have a transformative impact on your emotional, mental, and spiritual health. You might experience a renewed sense of confidence, clarity, and purpose. You might find it easier to set and achieve goals, pursue your dreams, and live a more authentic and fulfilling life. Walking away is not an ending, but a new beginning. It's an opportunity to step into your full potential and create a life that's aligned with your deepest desires and God's plan for you. Accept the freedom that comes from letting go, and trust that new opportunities and blessings will unfold in your life. As you create space in your life by walking away from unhealthy relationships, it's important to focus on finding and cultivating healthy connections. Surrounding yourself with positive and supportive individuals is crucial for your overall well-being and continued growth. These relationships can provide encouragement, inspiration, and a sense of belonging. Healthy relationships are built on mutual respect, trust, and open communication. Look for individuals who genuinely care about your well-being, celebrate your successes, and offer support during challenging times. Cultivate relationships that nurture your soul, encourage your dreams, and inspire you to become the best version of yourself. Building healthy relationships takes time and effort. Be patient, be authentic, and be willing to invest in connections that truly matter. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, challenge you to grow, and walk alongside you on your journey. While we conclude this exploration of the message God might be sending you to walk away from certain people, let's recap the key points. We've discussed various types of individuals who might be hindering your growth or creating unnecessary turmoil in your life. We've explored the importance of trusting your intuition, setting healthy boundaries, and prioritizing your own well-being. Recognizing the need to walk away from certain relationships is not a sign of weakness or failure. It's a courageous act of self-love and a testament to your commitment to living a life that's aligned with your values and God's plan for you. You have the strength and resilience to make difficult choices, even when they involve letting go of people you care about. Trust that God is always with you, guiding you towards a more fulfilling and joyful life. If this video resonated with you, don't hesitate to hit that like button and share it with others who might benefit from this guidance. Subscribing to our channel ensures you won't miss future videos on personal growth and spiritual well-being. Let's continue this journey together, supporting each other as we strive to live more fulfilling and purposeful lives.